Hello, my name is Micah, and in this video I'll be flipping through the last half of this creative journal. This is actually my journal from last year, but I never filmed my fall and winter pages in here, and so I figured now is as good a time as any to do that. If you're looking for inspiration for wintry pages, then this is for you. This is a Midori A6 journal, and I really enjoyed working in this. Yeah, so let's dive right in. I think this is where I stopped. I might be missing one or two pages, but yeah, I have that previous flip through linked in the description below. But I just picked here as the starting point. Really cute. Most of the collage elements, especially the cats, are from my monthly subscription called Cat Collage Club. If you're interested in that, I'll have that also linked below, and then I'll point out anything that is from someone else. I feel like this was late. I think this was already almost going into November when we finally got the typical fall foliage. So I took a photo, and then here I wanted to play around with having a collage element, but then paint the background into my journal, just make a little scene. I think that's really cute. I haven't done that in a while, so maybe I should revisit that. And that's the great thing about a smaller journal like an A6. It's easy to do. You don't have to fill a lot of space, but it just immediately looks kind of cozy and full. That's kind of an interesting idea too, having like a really big element and just sticking it right down the middle. You can't do that too often because it probably will add a lot of pressure and bulk to the spine, but every once in a while is probably fine. So that's really cute. And then I just picked up the stars from her dress and just incorporated them into the background to just create some more visual interest. Really cute. Yeah, just a drawing I did. I think my husband and I, we went to our favorite nature preserve and did some sketching. So I decided to do that in my journal rather than my sketchbook. I really like how that turned out. Oh, this was a gift from my brother. He sent me this wonderful book. Well, wonderful and very insightful and very thick. Definitely not an easy, cozy read, but it's about storytelling. I'm very interested in storytelling and how not only in the sort of fiction sense, but how it affects our day-to-day lives. And so this is from two German authors who've written this book about, yeah, I mean, it's more or less narrative psychology and how it affects media and politics, those kinds of things. Can highly recommend. I don't think there's an English translation. I hope they will make one though. And then he sent this cute little card with it, and then the envelope had this beautiful lining paper, so I took the envelope apart and used that as decoration, and it's just so gorgeous. Look at that, the cute little butterflies. Really pretty. And then this is a drawing of my husband, which is not quite accurate, but that's okay. I mean, it was fun to do. I haven't done that in a long while. That was actually also at the, I think that was also at the nature preserve. I don't know if we went there twice or if I just skipped a couple pages to do the trees and then draw him. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite remember. But this was actually that was a sad couple days because my family cat died And so that's what that is about. And my in-laws were very sweet. They sent me some flowers. So that's this card, and then, yeah. But still colorful, colorful journal pages nonetheless, I suppose. Yeah. That's also really cute. That was from the November collage sheets. This cat enjoying the fall winds. That's when I finally got the notice that I'll have my green card interview. Wow, that's a year ago now. And then this was just a little thing that was in our egg carton. Just talking about the hens and the farm. They even have a bird of the month, which I thought was so cute. So back then, the bird of the month was Blissful Bianca. So there's that. Really sweet. I'd never seen anything like it before, so tipped it in. And then this was, I had asked on Instagram for how people like to decorate their backgrounds. And so I just wrote a list of things that I could try: gelatos, pens, markers, ink sprays, stamps, magazine images on thin paper. Yeah, some really good ideas. I'm really into lists lately in my journaling. So kind of interesting to see that I did that back then too. Oh yeah, I had ordered a bigger Midori from notebook from Yoseka, and I had wanted to turn it into an art journal, but I ended up just doing a creative journal with it instead. That's a nice layout with the text going sort of over the 2 pages, just a lot different than all the other things that I'd previously done. That's kind of fun. And here, oh, I remember, Mildred. I called this cat Mildred. I used these Tim Holtz stickers to come up with her name. Yeah, it was just sort of like playing around with, I think the cat head, her head and the scarf were part of the November collage sheets. But then I used some scrapbooking paper to make her a coat, a very colorful coat, and a hat. And then this was an old scrapbooking supply that I still had, this kind of bag. And so I just put this whole character together. And then with these Tim Holtz stickers, it became this whole, I don't know, this whole character that sort of has a personality. And I just imagine her, this auntie who just loves colorful clothing and goes traveling the world and having all kinds of adventures. So that's really fun. Put that aside. And then this was when I was thinking about my word of the year for 2022. And yeah, I think I had wanted to make a list of like how specifically I wanted to incorporate that more in my life, but never got around to it. That's certainly something that I've learned, is that don't keep blank pages. I never go back. It's just not, that's just not how journaling works for me, I suppose. And then I think here we are already in December. I don't know, I guess I didn't put a lot of dates on the pages, but I do remember that these ornaments were part of the December collage sheet elements, and so it must be that this is December. And so I had this idea of just painting a little greenery, and then you could hang the ornaments on them. I think I even made a little reel about that. Yeah, just really cute. And then just journaled along the bottom there. Oh yeah, I guess that's December 6th, and I made these Christmas cat numbers. So cute. They're adorable. Oh yeah, and then this was a tutorial I came up with that's on the channel as well. I have that linked, of how to make these paper cat angels. Just something quirky, you know, a little crafty idea. using scraps of paper. Oh yeah, and that's when I had successfully done the green card interview, and then so these gingerbread cookies are representing me and my husband. Yeah, this is a journaling card by Nazi from Amity Bloom, really pretty, and it says today's recipe of happiness. So cute. Yeah, I had printed out a couple images from childhood TV shows that I used to watch, German TV shows, because I was just feeling nostalgic, I suppose. And all these references to my childhood in Germany, obviously I don't come across them or stumble upon them here in America, so I just have to like seek them out, and so this was one way I thought that would be nice to have a little bit of childhood nostalgia in my life, to print out a couple of screenshots. Oh, I love this page too. Really, those like warm brown colors, just really nice. Go really well together. And here I use some magazine clippings together with some cats. Always got to find a way to incorporate a cat or two. Yeah, I love that too. Those colors really ended up going well together. That again is from Amity Bloom, a printable. And here again, I stuck it in because it looked nice visually together. But yeah, and I didn't really have anything to journal on here, and so it stayed empty. And so that's definitely something I've pretty much stopped doing, just to like pre-decorate pages or pick decorations for the sake of the visuals, and then if it has like blank space in it, I don't want to be, you know, wasting all that space. So yeah, that's when the green card actually came in the mail. Happy days. Oh, cats and Christmas trees just don't go together, do they? Well, let me know in the comments below if you have a cat, if you were able to put up a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, I had baked some German Christmas cookies, Vanillekipferl. And they actually turned out pretty well. They were edible. And they tasted, I mean, they tasted like pretty much close to what they're supposed to taste like. I'm not much of a baker. I think I've since living in the US, I started baking more simply because that's sometimes the only way to get my hands on certain baked goods. But so I do it for the end result, but I do not like the process for sure. Yeah, just a journaling card with my cat. That's the cat that unfortunately died in November. Precious. Oh yeah, and then I did the sort of like the best of the year, whatever that's called, and printed that out. Cute. I like the color palette that's going on for sure. I like the color palette of this page too. Oh yeah, and then again, just I had decorated a page, but just, yeah, couldn't figure out, it just didn't go with what I wanted to journal about, so yeah. Pre-decorating is definitely not for me, so I skipped it and made this page, which is also one of my favorites. It was so cold, so that's Celsius, -9 degrees Celsius, which I don't think I've ever been anywhere that's that cold, and it was the most snow I'd ever seen. Yeah, 20 centimeters. It's bonkers. I really like the colors too. It still has that little bit of warmth with the pink and the little bit of yellow in there, but it also looks like a winter page, you know? Yeah, I really like that. This again is Amity Bloom. Oh yeah, and then in January, I finally passed my, so I have a German driver's license, but you have to, if you have a green card and a driver's license from a specific country, then you still have to do a written driving test to get your, at least in Kentucky, to get your Kentucky driver's license. And so I had studied and passed. Yay! And these are some of the the cards that I'd made myself. These are not all, but yeah, some of the ones that I found a little. Some of this stuff that they ask for is just so abstract, or so like how many points you get for certain violations. It's sort of like, well, I don't want to violate any traffic laws to begin with, so I don't know what it helps me, how it helps me to know how many points I get for it. I mean, the offer, if I ever get in that situation, the officers are going to tell me how many points I get, so yeah. But anyway, I passed. Yay! Yeah, just some more decoration. I think this was from a, this is from a book that I once bought from the Dollar Tree that had some gorgeous illustrations in it. This too, I think. Oh, that's cute. I just added a sticker because it almost looks like they're part of that little scene with the table and the chair. That's kind of cute, incorporating it again into like a little scene. Yeah, and again, decorating a page, but then not actually thinking about what I'm gonna journal, and then it stayed blank. And I think that was sort of like, okay, oh no, yeah. I think I took out the rest of the pages because it was also starting to get bulky, and so I just cut out the empty pages and made it into a new little notebook. Yeah, so that's my A6 Midori journal. I hope you found some inspiration in this video, or at least enjoyed your time. I currently have a Hobonichi A6 journal going, but I haven't journaled very much in it because I've been just so enjoying my traveler's notebook inserts, the standard size. So, but this definitely makes me feel like I wanna do some more A6 pages. You would think with this small a size that you can't really fit a lot in it, but I'm surprised. I mean, there's stuff going on for sure. Yeah, I think I really enjoyed my time in this journal. So yeah, thanks so much for sharing this time with me, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!